President Hang, President Johnson, Professor Hazelton, Professor Shek, Professor Shang, distinguished speakers, students, and guests. On behalf of the University Social Responsibility Network and USRN, I'm honored to welcome you all to the International University Social Responsibility USR Summit 2022, a biennial USRN flagship event organized by the Hong Kong Polytechnic Universities. Some of you may be aware that USRN was inaugurated in October 2015 in Hong Kong, precisely at this PolyU campus. PolyU takes pride to witness USRN's development through growth to achievements and seizing emerging opportunities while walking through unanticipated challenges. It is important to address global issues by collaborative efforts, sharing experience and expertise. USRN members may act at communities, but always think for global, work for future. We stretch the traditional university norms to strengthen what we are good at and set up to explore what we are good for with like-minded friends from the USRN community. Actions follows thoughts. USRN's rolled out many collaborative programs in the past years, including service learning and student leadership programs, executive development workshops, mass open online courses, and research attachment programs. All these have strengthened community engagements, student leaderships, educations, and research to realize university social responsibility at the global level. Last year, the USRN welcomed 4 new member institutions from Iceland, Philippines, South Africa, and Netherlands. Currently, we have 20 members institutions from 6 continents. Our members aspire to tackle global challenges such as climate change, public health, inequality, and other United Nations Sustainable Development Goals related matters, and strive to provide solutions to social services at community level. This USR Summit themed Education and Action for a Sustainable Future provides a precious opportunities to share the latest USR insights, provide the best USR practices, and most importantly, chart for our shared futures of the world. It is an event that we reflect on our trajectory and an occasion that we celebrate our accomplishments and partnerships.
Recording in progress.
What also excited me is that we have 3 highly committed supporting organizations to work with us in propelling USR this year. Thank you, Aurora University Network, Open Social University Network, and University Alliance of Silk Road for your support and dedications. USR discussions usually have a focus on education and global community. For this summit, we further broadened the scope to especially attract presentations from science and technology experts to mobilize all-round collaborative research to make our planet more sustainable and our communities more advanced and inclusive. We have received a record high number of presentation proposals from a broad range of institutions, having more than 55 presentations, 126 speakers, and over 550 participants from 75 countries and regions, covering a wide range of topics including education, research, social innovations, regional collaborations, institutional change, and USR impact assessment. All this demonstrates the USR concept has been well spread over the global university communities and has penetrated different higher education dimensions. I would like to share with you a quote in Chinese from an award-winning Hong Kong movie to describe our USRN venture. If you hold on to your vision, it will resonate. When there is light, there are people. It is a journey that USRN has traveled for 7 years. We never walk alone. We uphold our USR visions and earn enormous like-minded friendships from different continents. The light attracts us. The visions gathers us around the globe. The responsibility empowers us and guides us to co-create a sustainable futures for the betterment of all being in this planet. Finally, I would like to extend my special thanks to the keynote and other distinguished speakers. The USR Summit Organizing Committee comprising academics leaders from Ateneo de Manila Universities, Beijing Normal Universities, the Hong Kong Polytechnic Universities, the University of Haifa, the University of Idaho, the University of New South Wales, the University of Pretoria, and VU Amsterdam, as well as the USRN's Senior Advisor, Professor Robert Hollister, who has great support to USRN throughout the summit's planning. Thanks, Rob. I look forward to hearing your inspiring sharing and keen participations, bringing to a stimulating summit in the coming days. I look forward to seeing you again in person in the next USR summits and our USR activities. Thank you.
Many thanks, Professor Ben Young. So it is my turn to give the welcoming speech for the Service Learning Conference. Let me introduce myself. I'm Daniel Shek. I'm the Associate Vice President for Undergraduate Programs. And of course, I have to introduce another very important person, Dr. Grace Ai. She is the head of the Service Learning and Leadership Office, okay? So this conference under her auspice and supervision goes on very well. Now, I just want to share several things with you. The first one is for the USR Summit. It originated in 2014 and formally established in 2015. So you just look at my tie. This is the inaugural tie of the USR. It is very precious. You can't get it in the market. And then for the Service Learning Conference, actually this is the fourth time we do it. So I think we did it in 2013, right? Yeah. So it is the fourth time we do it. So this year is a bit special. As you can see, we combine the two conferences to create more synergy. So as Ben has just said, we got more than 550 participants for the USR conference. And then we got more than 300 participants for the Service Learning Conference. So it is really a great time for colleagues to think about what are the needs of the globe. Okay, so the first one is just like the G20 is now having the conference in Indonesia. So they're talking about global issues, and we also talk about global issues. Climate change, poverty, what are the needs of different communities. And the second thing, which is very important, is it reminds us of the responsibility of universities as well as students, how we can contribute to the world. Okay, so it is not just studying, getting your degree, but adding a bit more passion about people. Of course, another unique feature of these two conferences is that we got so many speakers. I know we got speakers from more than 10 regions of the world for the Service Learning Conference, and also the same for the USRN Summit. And of course, we got many participants, as I just said. We got participants from more than 11 regions of the world for the Service Learning bit, okay? And finally, Ben has just said, we got so many supporting, collaborating organizations. I don't read their names out here because it would take a long time. So again, I just want to thank them, okay? So I hope you can get the most out of the conference and the summit within the conference time and have more network in person or online. Thank you very much.